If we haven't met before, my name is Kelly Bordeaux and I give boom cards tips primarily to piano teachers, but you might find something you didn't know on this channel as well, even if you're not a piano teacher. So welcome. Today I'm going to teach you how to create new classrooms in your Boom Learning Educator account, show you how to add students to those classrooms and how to assign boom cards to your individual students as well as to entire classrooms if you choose. Just a reminder, if you have a free Boom Learning Educator membership, you can create one classroom and add up to 5 individual students. If you have any of the 3 paid Boom Learning Educator membership levels, you can add up to 17 classrooms and up to 150 individual students to be connected to your account. Let's get started. Once you've logged into your Boom Learning account, click the Classes tab. From there, you can click the New Classroom tab to create new classrooms within your account. Then click on the pencil icon to rename the classrooms to whatever you would like. Now, if you're a private music lessons teacher like myself, I like to organize my classrooms by method book level. That way, if I have multiple students in a particular method book, I can assign the appropriate boom cards for this level of method book to these students all at the same time. You can then click into any classroom that you've created and begin adding students. When you add students, you are creating a personal student account for them that is connected to your educator account. You are creating a login nickname for them and a password. This will allow them to log into their personal student Boom Learning account to see and play the decks that you've assigned specifically for them. They can either play from this account during their lessons from you or for at-home practice. So definitely write down these student nicknames and passwords as you create them so that you can pass them along to each individual student's credentials to them. I personally have nicknamed my students by their first name and last initial, and I give all of my students the same password so that it's easier for families with more than one student taking lessons to access those individual accounts at home. You can, of course, create your student nicknames and passwords for them as you choose, and once students have initially logged in for the first time, they can change those passwords so you don't have to have everybody having the same password if you don't want to. To add students one at a time to a classroom, click the New Student button. The box pops up that allows you to name your student and then give them a password. Remember, what you type into this box will be your student's initial login credentials. If you know you have multiple students that you want to add to the same classroom, you can click the Add Many Students button. Be sure to either separate your students' names with a comma or by hitting return and adding them each on a separate line. Remember, when you add the password here, that all students will have the same password, which can be changed after the initial time the student logs in. To assign your purchased or created decks of boom cards to an entire classroom, click into the classroom you want to assign. Within the classroom, click the Assignments tab, then click Assign More Decks. Here you will see your boom cards library and all of the decks you've purchased and the folders you've previously created to organize them. I'll link my video on organizing your boom cards below as well in case you haven't seen that yet. You can also use the search bar just above the folders to search for any specific deck that you've purchased. Clicking the little checkbox beside any of your decks assigns that deck to your entire classroom. So for example, since I'm assigning decks to my Wonder Keys Primer 1 classroom in this example, I'm searching for concepts that I know are covered in this method book to assign to all of my students within my Primer 1 classroom. Once you've finished assigning decks to your classroom, you can see which students have been assigned those decks within that classroom by clicking the Students tab. And then you can see all the decks that have been assigned to the classroom by clicking the Assignments tab. Each student can be assigned up to 25 decks of boom cards at a time. If you'd like to assign decks to a student individually but not to an entire classroom of students, click the drop-down arrow beside the student's name and click Assign. Here, just as before, you can click the checkbox and add any additional decks to the student's assignments. So those are really the basics of creating classrooms and student accounts and assigning your boom cards to your students. If you have a free Boom Learning membership right now and are interested in upgrading to a paid account so that you can assign your Boom cards to up to 150 of your private students, you can receive 10% off any paid Boom Learning membership level with my referral link below that I'll leave in the description. And yes, I may earn a referral prize if you use my link. Those paid memberships range from $20 per year to $50 per year. So they are a pretty great price no matter what. And you can grab that 10% off those prices with my link in the description. If you have any questions about classrooms, adding students, or assigning Boom cards, feel free to leave your questions in the comments below and I will do my best to answer them for you. As always, if you want to grab a free deck of my Boom cards and receive more tips like this in your inbox every week, there's a link below to grab those free Boom cards and join my email list. Bye for now.